definitely an insane stylist. One thing that jumps out to me right away, though, is that IG's comp definitely very magic damage heavy, right? I was actually looking at the damage breakdown for Kog'Maw so far in the LPL, and it's about 60.
He's been around the block on this team, but you got Lucas, you got Shun, you got Nenny, all essentially in their rookie years. You've got Wink, who's been around a couple of selves here on the stage.
And we're definitely looking at their top side of the map, as we highlighted. I think top lane should be a little bit more of a wash, right? We have two very similar tank champions going into one another. Both
did have Prio on the bot side, so nothing's going to actually happen here. It's just going to be Drake taken by IG with no contest from OMG. So, Lyric, I want to ask, we're talking about certain power spikes. The Noon Quiver has now come through from Abel. Is there a certain point that they're waiting for? Hang on, can Nani? No, he's just going to get the win. Is there a certain point that OMG are waiting where the laners are cold roaming up? It looks like it's going to go uncontested, at least for the time being. The Shun moves over. Blast Cone into the pit. Here we go. The Smite fight is on, and Aki realizes it's just going to be a 50-50. Here we go. 900 on it, and Shun takes the Herald. Now fight as Rookie in a 2v1 jumps over the wall. He's going to be followed by Cream, who takes him out with the perfect execution. And now he can shove the wave in as a bonus.
Up or about. It actually just came up, so maybe won't miss too much on the XP front, but we'll go into the replay now. Looks like Rookie not sure if Cold is here. Cold finds the engage. Cream able to follow up with the E. Goes in with the R as well.
Drake up. All of the ults are available for OMG. These are the kind of early game fights that we're expecting their composition to fight for.
Yeah, especially you just hit on the rel, right? Engage supports being a lot more potent in early game skirmishes than enchanters. But Nani's going to be the one to come in first, so OMG have to back off.
Cold stuck over the wall, flashes out. Looks like everyone gets away. In they go, though. Nu just starts the fight off. Haymaker onto three people. It's a lot of damage, but they're going down first. It's OMG now starting to take control of this fight as they push two back, take 2 kills off of IG, and they look for a Drake for themselves.
And I'm actually really surprised that OMG were still able to pull out ahead. We talked about how their comp should be feeling good about these types of fights right now, but it was very uncoordinated. We see that OMG are the ones going in first, but Nu's getting pushed in the top lane, so he isn't able to start up his TP first. Ranger, the Ezreal, the Kog'Maw, the Varus, the Jinx, the Jhin, and a lot of these champions offer more in terms of damage or utility later on, so I feel like that's one of the reasons we're seeing Kai'Sa not have the same level of impact that she did in Spring.
Oh, look at the all-in from Cold. Abel's there alongside him, but Wink buys a lot of time for himself, but Cream has some serious damage to follow up. See you later, Lucas. Perfect execution from Cream. Now he's in a 2v1, though. Rocket Belt's back out of the fray, gets his passive off, and he's just quite happy to trade 2v1, to be quite honest. Didn't even look like he was in that much trouble. Happy to keep on going. Herald now dropped to the mid lane. This should be OMG getting themselves the tower.
2016 summer, Munch. That was the last time OMG were able to take down IG in a series. Rookie's still wanting to keep that coach strong, but he goes down!
Rookie, what are you doing, my friend? Shun now just sprints it away because he knows his job is done. He ran, he did not stun, and now he's running again. And now you move over towards this Drake that would be the 3rd Drake for OMG if they're able to get it for themselves here. Importantly, Cream onto Iron.
They're being sneaky, Munchables.
Oh, they're hiding in the brush, and now they're looking for the fight. Cold goes in onto everyone. Showstopper over the backline. Abel flies across the screen. The equalizer's beautiful as well, and it's an easy fight for OMG. IG caught with the pants around their ankles, and it's an easy Drake for OMG.
And this game from OMG has been so nice to see. Again, when they're invading around their prios, getting deep vision in the enemy jungle. We've seen them pushing out side lanes well. And that cheeky play in the brush with Cold and Nu waiting there to find the engage onto multiple members of IG. They know both Cream and Aki can follow up from a distance. They get the picks, and now this should be a Baron for them. Shun, though, does have Flash. He does have Smite. So there's always possibility of a steal coming out. But still, you don't have a lot of members of IG here if that does turn into a fight.
And Cream's like, oh, Shun, you want to hang around here? Let's 1v1, bro. I'm 403. I got 10 Dark Seal stacks. I'm happy to take you on. Baron getting exceptionally low. Shun is... Oh, wait. Oh, what just... Was that the W that stole the Baron? That is unbelievable. And now over the wall, Cream is going to be locked up. The stun comes through and Rookie gets the shutdown. OMG, they had everything and it's all just falling apart.
I'm with you much. I need to see what happens with this Baron
right.
because me and you were so fixated on Cream being able to zone them out of the pit. We're going to see here. Oh my god, it is.
It actually
He got it with Sky Splitter. He got it with the Sky Splitter, guys.
That is unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. I can't.
That hurts. That hurts for OMG.
A good position, but we got to keep our eyes on Cold.
Yeah, and the thing is, so IG actually don't have any sweepers up. They do have control wards available, but they definitely should start placing some of these on the flanks. I like that IG are being conscious of this and looking at their flanks. Cold going to be forced to run away.
Yeah, he's going to be smited by Shun, actually. That could be a bit of a disaster. Does have 2 stacks. It's going to be available in about 5 seconds, I would guess. So should still have it for the Drake. I was I was a little unsure on the decision to use the smite there, but he's got 2 stacks. It's okay. Scuttle taken. Now over to the Drake. This feels incredibly tense for IG. They know they can't afford to lose this Drake. This time they're going to ward that brush because they already lost to that earlier on this game. They're not going to lose to that twice in one game.
And look at what IG are doing, right? They're constantly checking for flanks because they know, hey, this is how we've been losing all game. This is the way that we lose team fights. If they come into us front to back, they feel confident that they can win. And Nady's going for the engage.
There it is. Drake's already taken. Nany can back away if he can, but the showstopper in there to
Oh,
stop the haymaker on everyone. It's a beautiful combo from OMG. That is how you make a team fight happen.
And this is a new team match. How do they find this level of coordination every single time? They need the place to be just like this, and they're hitting on every note. Gonna take down 4 members from the side of IG, once again opening the gold lead, and death timers might be long enough for them to end. Oh my god.
I can't believe he got away with that.
Oh,
It doesn't
Nany's
matter
holding
at
the
all.
wave.
Oh my god, Nany's holding the wave. IG, they will not say die. It's a beautiful fight from OMG, but they don't even get an inhib now. Nany trying to escape. Both bears are too damn fast for OMG, but Baron is up. This will be the consolation prize for OMG. They never got the soul. They got the team fight. They couldn't push mid. At least they get a Baron.
I mean, that fight much. I mean, that fight just leaves me speechless. Again, the level of coordination that OMG are able to use, just like the mechanical ability to be able to layer all those ultimates and abilities on top of each other. We're going to see here, IG were the ones to start off with the engage. We're going to see Showstopper into Cold fighting his engage at the same time. Equalizer comes out, Haymaker layered on top of it as well, Cream jumping in at the same time. This team just so united with that engage, able to take out the bot lane of IG instantly. Rookie then left in an
Safe. We'll be able to defend this tower. You'd expect Nany can threaten the dive. He is that Volibear equalizer over towards Wink here. As the Void Seeker goes in as well. Abel dives onto the backline. There's Cream alongside him. Can they finish off the combo? Easily is the answer. Easily. Another fight for OMG as they just shatter IG, scatter them to the winds, and looking to take a victory here in game number 1. Rookie desperately trying to survive, but there's a beautiful little snipe from Abel to grab himself a triple as OMG march this one home.
And the amount of mobility in this composition to be able to just get past the front line of IG and find their way onto key members was key for OMG being able to pull this off. Shun left alive alone. I don't think he'll be able to save this. OMG are just going to truck forward, and they're going to look to break that streak of losses to Invictus Gaming.
This is going to be the way that they do it. They barrel into the base. They've got the minions. They take down the Nexus. It's 16-3. IG, they stopped them for a while, but OMG step up on this stage and prove that they are no longer a bottom team.
Objectives first, you force them to come into you, so on and so forth. I think IG's comp is a bit interesting because even the Ryze pickup, right? As an Aphelios, you feel completely fine playing against the Ryze in team.
Which is nice to see. Cold going on the Thresh this game alongside Abel. You expect them to play very, very safe towards that bottom side. But you have an AP jungler with an AD top laner, Renekton, very good at setting up to be ganked early on.
And going back to the Cold point about the sign, right? Cold's been around for a long time. Cold has played in the LPL since 2015 summer. And Cold has been a player. We already hit on the experience that he has. Pretty much been around through every meta. If you're going to be a top-tier support, you know how to play Thresh. So nice stats that it's coming out from him.
Oh my goodness, a perfect moment to talk about Cold as he styles on Lucas. Get destroyed. Abel's in trouble, though. It's traded by Wink. And Cold, oh, Cold wants a little bit more. Does he have the death sentence available? Surely. Wink has flash right now, so shouldn't be killable. Does dodge the Q. That was beautiful from Cold. I hope we get a replay of that combo.
And also, luckily, right, the fact that they were able to chase off Wink because Abel and Cold have to respect. Munchables, we get a play.
Naney's in trouble. Going for the tower dive here with Aki on towards Naney, who's just absolutely mauled by the pair of bears. Cold trying to get a lantern out to Abel, who's like, actually, buddy, I think I'm good under the tower. You can have your lantern. You can be over there. But Abel realizes he's up a creek without a paddle because there's 4 of them. Where can you go?
You should take out your front line or even get on the back line with the Diana and the Renekton first and burst him out.
Oh, flash in from OMG. Rookie's in trouble. Cold. It's beautiful to see. Kareem gets himself his first kill off the game. It'll be a couple of plates as well on top of it. And it's a beautiful roam from Cold. It's a beautiful gank from Aki.
For OMG to then pick up that kill.
Oh, now towards the top side we go. It's going to be New in trouble. The lantern comes out, though. Cold keeps him safe for now. The jump forward from Shun, and maybe he's gone too deep on this one because Aki's here. There's a TP from Cream. Aki looks for a stun. We'll back away in the end. Nice answer, though, from OMG to stop the counterplay from IG.
Fox, they aren't able to follow up. Cream's TP maybe being a bit premature. Abel might be dead.
Oh, no. This is not a 1v1 that Aphelios can win this early in the game. Rookie's going to chase him down with the phase rush. And here's Lucas. There's a little bit of a bonus. Walks away, but there's a cube from Wink. No matter where you go, there's just more IG members coming.
They have on the map, right? Look at the bottom lane. Bear forced to answer wave. Look at the top lane. That wave is crashing into turret. Nice death sentence, but it doesn't mean anything.
Oh, Shun! You absolute beast! Takes them down. There's a kill there for Lucas as well. And suddenly, IG have complete control of the middle of the map.
And OMG find the death sentence, but that's not the death sentence that they're serious against. EDG, very fresh in our memory. We're going to get a replay here. He finds the hook onto Lucas, but it just sets up for him to go in. Full combo comes out. Leona even able to pair along right side with him, right?
One thing I will say as well, really unfortunate fight for Abel. Naney, you've gone a little bit deep on this one, my friend. We'll have a second E available, but even with his ultimate, he's going to go down. There should be a bot lane tower taken by OMG here. And I just want to mention that Abel did have to flash. He tried to flash away from Shun during that play. The moonfall brought him back in. So next time around, if Shun gets that Crescent Strike on towards Abel, he will be very vulnerable to a similar repeat play. Abel stepping up, trying to defend against this tower, but it's just not going to happen with Wink there on the lethality. There's the moonfall we were talking about. Good God, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's just able to go in, and oh my God, Cream deleted too. Members of OMG are there on the flank, but now not able to do anything, and this is already going to be an inhibitor for the side of IG at 17 minutes.
And you know what? IG have been playing a bit slower this split. They've changed their style a little bit, and it's not been working out. And IG go, you know what? Never mind. We're changing it back. We're going for early aggression. We're going for skirmishes, and we're going for fast wins. In goes New to try and save the day here. We'll be able to clear the minion wave, and it might just be enough to stop IG ending the game. Looking for a pick as they roam warp away. They'll go to the Drake instead and get themselves soul point. Gonna synchronize perfectly, but 2 supers in the base and a realm warp onto the Baron. This is the kind of creative realm warp that we were talking about. Baron is just gonna get annihilated. Lethality Virus not the fastest, but they do have a Rise here. They do have a Diana. Here we go, flashing from Shun, but it's too late, and it means he'll go down as well. I mean, Aki, not Shun, obviously, but it is the Baron taken by IG, and that's surely the final nail in the coffin. They'll reset. They'll close. I love how aggressive Rookie is. There's not many Rice players that walk underneath the tower without a minion wave there quite that readily. Moonlight Vigil does literally nothing to the members of IG as they just continue the siege. Their supers pushing in the mid lane. The Nexus turrets are getting hurt as the health bars are getting prodded down on OMG. Lantern can't save you now as here we go with the Moonfall on the back line, and everyone just gets railed by the Crescent Strike. Another double for Shun. And this game looked easy for IG after OMG dominate game 1. Oh no, the imp have respawned. Well, it just adds a little bit of comedy to the end of the game. It's still an easy IG win. It hasn't changed anything. But IG, in 22 minutes and 30 seconds, they don't even need the Ocean Soul in 20 seconds time, because this one is a dub.
Yeah, nice bounce back coming out from IG this game, right? We saw them change their draft completely. They went with the Varus. They went with Shun being on a carry champion, and especially when Shun has scaling, though, with the Rise, with the Ezreal, Diana scales incredibly well, too. So they will be outputting a lot of damage later on. And it feels like we're in a very, I'd say, similar place to Game 1 in the sense that it's like, okay.
Series. So the first few minutes are going to be crucial here as we head into Game 3 between IG and OMG. Aki and Shun, though, both of them in their rookie 3. All right, so Lyric has decided in the red buff and is moving up towards his top side. Could potentially look for a play up top because Volibear is susceptible as the flash forward from Cold. That was beautiful, and now Lucas is in trouble as well. Might be able to get away with the dredge line onto the tower, or perhaps he can just walk out of that one, but this bot lane from OMG stepping up in the 2v2. Watching the mistakes coming out from the IG bottom lane, which, let's be honest, has been maybe their weakest lane across the course of the split so far. I don't know why I'm saying maybe. It has been their weakest lane across the course of the split. Like, we've got Nani top and Rookie mid. Of course that's their weakest lane. Nani getting all in on, just as I'm complimenting him. Nu gets the kick, but the Q is on cooldown. Nu, you've botched it, mate. And he goes down as Shun picks up the kill.
You know, a bit of a trade-off there on the side of OMG and IG. IG now, though, going to look to contest this red buff. Rookie also is prio. He can move over very quickly.
Oh, Aki's been caught. There's the Moonfall. The True Shot Barrage goes through as well. Aki, barely any HP to work with. His Cold is ignited. It's ticking, but it doesn't finish the kill. IG will get themselves the red buff, but a little bit less than I think they were hoping for that play.
Not having the amount of burst damage as of yet that they would hope.
Oh,
Aki,
no.
I don't think you can look for this.
Aki.
And Rookie just instantly deleting him.
He didn't need to check that. Why are you checking that? You know they're all there. Like, I feel like that was just greedy from Aki. You just accept that that quadrant is gone.
Summoners on both sides. Some key members missing some Wink, no flash, but both Aki and Nu not having a flash available for themselves. So right now, IG doing a nice job of pushing OMG out of River. Lucas gonna finally engage, though.
The Moonfall on everyone once again, and IG started off great. Shun surviving, but goes down 1-for-1 on the back line. There is Abel popping up with the double cream. Jumps back into the play, flashes away from the hook. Getting chased down by Wink, who might just be able to clean these kills up. Isn't going to jump forward, though. It's a 2-for-2, all things considered.
Members that did engage deep on the opposite sides because they were jumping in ultimate cores.
Oh, IG have re-engaged, but they've died. It's not worked out. Abel just gets more kills. That's the unofficial quadra coming through for him as he turns it into the unofficial pentakill. Abel gets his pop-off game.
And I'm getting flat kills. And I mean, that's so massive for the side of OMG. We're going to go back to this. Dredge line hits by Lucas, and Shun follows him instantly. Is able to hit a really nice ultimate. Get the members of OMG quite low. Rookie and Wink on the opposite side of the fight, able to off-put so much DPS. And like we said, pretty much the members that jumped into the opposing squads were the ones taken down because it is such a narrow choke. It isn't easily followed up on by either team. The Realm Warp comes in. Cold goes on top of them, gets a multi-man stun. Wink is able to E out of it, but Abel having more damage, Wink was quite low. And then Cold and Abel able to turn around a 2v3. Disengage the initial engage coming out from OMG and then look for those extended fights. So I think this would potentially be a time where IG want to look to trade on the opposite side of the map.
Cold's in on the backside of this one. Shun onto Abel. Can he finish the kill? The damage just isn't there. True Shot Barrage through, and Shun finishes it in the end. Shut down onto the Diana. Wink is left alone on the backside, though. It's not the place to be. And Nu will chase him back out of the fray. IG grouping up. In goes Cream to try and threaten them, try and force them away, and they'll be able to do so. It's only able to go down on the side of OMG, and that should be the Drake.
And that fight was so crazy, right? We see Cold find the engage. This will be a Drake that was there. So we're going to go straight into the replay. Cold flashing in, locking down Rookie, able to follow up. But there's the Q coming out from the Diana, instantly followed up with the dash. And he tries to turn back around. I think he knew he was dead regardless. Shun has the damage to burst him out. There's Wink on the opposite side because the rest of IG were forced to run towards their turret. He wanted to try and impact the team fight, but from that...
The end, though, obviously can't follow up. Knows that the rest of IG should be around to help protect that support.
The good thing for IG is that they're very aware of this after game 1 and how they played. Lucas going in.
Oh, Cream's on the back line. He's looking for Wink himself. 1v1 with the enemy. AD carry, but he perfect executions back onto Ricky. He got the shuriken. Surely he can follow it right to the back line. That was beautiful from Cream. And now the rest of OMG should be able to clean this fight up. Lucas trying to get away, but Abel won't let him out. That's a double for the Kaiser. As Wink at least gets one. It's 2 versus 2 right here. And somehow it's deadly even. Naney does go down in the end. Noob's being focused though, and suddenly Cold finds himself almost alone in the fight. Noob gets the Sonic Wave. The stun comes in. Wink is so low on HP. Noob has a red buff. He's healing up. He can jump back in as Cold is just body blocking everything. The shield comes in. Noob closes the gap onto Wink, who doesn't quite have the damage, and OMG have done it!
And I don't know how that happened. Let's remember the start of the fight. IG were the ones engaging. OMG somehow are then able to turn it back around with the E, but Wink just not able to hit the skill shots in the end, and OMG playing fantastically. There's the initial hook. Cream closing a lot of distance, so with that rocket belt, Shun going in on the opposite side, but not really able to lock down anyone. He is able to take down Aki, but there is that shuriken flip coming out from Cream. Shun stuck on the opposite side of the fight as well, able to just take him down. And this is where it looks really good for OMG overall, but Wink is still alive. Cream is able to be taken down. And then we're going to get a replay of this 1v2. Does hit the Q, does on the auto. New doing a nice job of utilizing his Ws and Cold kind of body blocking for him. Not able to hit that Mystic shot, which feels like it could have come in clutch if he wanted to win this one out. And, I mean, New and Cold are just bringing him on a dance.
Honestly, I feel like that should have been a kill for Wink there, but he messed it up. Oh, Cream. He manages to get... Cream! He's just started on him now. He didn't need to go back in. He didn't need to use the second ult, but 2v1 in the bottom side, and he survives. And now the rest of IG are in trouble because the numbers advantage for OMG means they get a pick onto the support.
And Abel is absolutely massive right now. I think before this came up, yep, 9-2-2 on the Kai'Sa, already having the Collector picked up. Ooh!
Oh my
Cold
god, another engage from Cold. And it's as easy as you like for OMG. But the answer now from IG, bit of damage. Cream incredibly low, and Rookie is popping off in the fight. So is Wink. They're trying to chase this one down. Rune Prison is going to be available in 1 second time, but he can't close the gap. Cream aware of the ulti and dodges it. These fights
wasn't this like chaotic skirmish of everything going back and forth. We're going to see how it started off. New finding the kick onto Lucas. So immediately having the numbers advantage coming out for the side of OMG. They do have a decent amount of poke coming out right. They're safely next to their own turret. We see Cold go in. Only locks down a 2-man stun. Rookie and Wink both were not locked down. And just so much damage coming out from both the Ezreal and Ryze at this point. With the fact that they are safely next to their turret, OMG aren't able to dive past Naney. Naney is also
down dramatically. They know the next couple of fights could decide absolutely everything. New gets Sonic Wave onto Lucas. He's not going to follow up for now. Scam as Lucas goes forward, in goes Cold looking for the engage. Sonic Wave goes wide from New, and he actually can't close the gap right now, but it doesn't matter. True shot barrage across the team. Wink's in trouble as Aki's trying to close the gap. Naney only just arriving. He's late to the party, but in goes the bear. Realm Warp comes out from Rookie to get to the other side of the fight. Naney is alone, and it's a fight for OMG. They don't lose a single player, and they make it look easy as they wipe the floor with IG.
And this will be a Baron for the side of OMG. Also, they're going to open up a massive gold lead from this. We got more kills on Abel. We got Cream coming back into the game. Everything is looking good for OMG. I know fans out there probably don't want to hear it because we've said it many times. OMG have not taken down IG since 2016 summer. So OMG, with this roster, looking to bounce back. And we're going to see how this all started. Cold going to be the one to start off the engage. Goes in, lands the 2-man stun. Wink, actually one of the members locked down. Forced to heal, forced to flash out, but still not really able to close much distance, especially then once Aki flashes on him as well. We have Cream in the fight at this point, and Lucas getting taken down, and really just no formation for the side of IG, right? Because we already hit on earlier how you want the enemy in front of you, you want some of the Mystic shots to be hitting first, whittling people down, buying space for your Ezreal, but
Cream starting to get some of these kills himself as well. Rookie pushing on the bottom side, on the top side of the map, sorry, but Rookie, I don't know if you can win this trade. New gets a kick onto Wink. It's beautiful. Abel comes into the fray, and immediately IG are wiped off the face of the earth. It's too beautiful from Aki, from Nu, from Abel, from everyone on OMG. 24-10, and Rookie's like, hey, look, I'll get the inhib, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll trade it inhib Nexus. I'd call that even.
And Munch, who do we highlight when every player from OMG is having these pop-off moments? Who are these players where we can look at Nu and he's finding these, ward hops into kicks onto key members? When Cream, a rookie, popping off, when Abel having a